of MN 6142 Strata Control Technology to this lecture number 23 on 8th February 2021. If my voice is clear,
Yes, sir, it's clear.
then I will share the slide and we will start the class. So shall I take the attendance now?
So people are joining, sir, right now.
Very nice. So anyway, that is the reason why we used to take attendance of our beloved students several times and try to keep those attendance where our maximum number of our sincere, dedicated, beloved students are there. So don't worry for that. Now I am sharing the slide. Already I have taken once our attendance also is downloaded. I am sharing the slides, just you can see. Meanwhile, you can also, now are you able to see the slide? My screen, I mean. Are
Yes,
you able
sir.
to see the screen? Very good.
Yes,
So
yes.
before starting the class itself, let me know any doubts up to previous class, that is 22 lectures in our Strata Control Technology MN 6142, because I wish that you should clear as much as possible the doubts and be ready for our startup India, Make India, Atmanirbhar Bharat as far as Strata Control Technology is concerned. In fact, after a long time, based on the request of our NTPC Minds, I am going there to discuss about some projects already ongoing, as I used to tell you, my beloved students. So wherever I go, I used to bring to you the latest informations. Now, after 10 o'clock, I will be going there to NTPC, their Minds officials, investigations and meetings. Now, let me share the screen. Our screen is already shared, right? So if you have no doubts, then we will start the class. Now this is our, now you are able to see our 8 February 2021, 8 a.m. slide. Yes, no, my beloved students.
Yes, sir.
Yes, if you have any problem like this or like this, you know what is supposed to be done, CR?
Call you, sir.
Take a call to 9938, then only 38, 3032, what else? 59. Otherwise 0661246261, so that our teaching learning process should not be hampered by any problem of internet connectivity or other problems. Whatever is possible, feasible, we will do that. So now already we have been discussing about till now different support designs for whether it is a deep learning workings or development workings. And as I told you, today let us go one step ahead and the designs for long wall workings, how people do it. Part of it I used to cover as a part of our final year students for their other courses. It doesn't matter, but this will be some more refreshing and some more information regarding the latest issues we should know about it. And we have ample data, a lot of informations, even what is happening yesterday in the most precious longwall mining panels in India. We have that type of information with us. So we'll be discussing about the latest issues as far as this support designs for longwall workings and how we are utilizing different classification systems or some other approaches to design. And till now, already we understood, my beloved students of Strata Control Technology 6142, that RACMAS classifications like RACMAS rating and then RACMAS quality and then some modifications of RACMAS rating to suit different conditions workings. So many of our former colleagues are beloved scientists, eminent scientists, have done a lot of work and tried to give, and now you little bit understood very well its applications to different cases or case studies, especially in India. And now we will go a little bit further about, anyway, we have to design as a part of our strata control technology or strata control measures, supports or excavation should be made stable. So for that we do a lot of things, and one of that today we will be concentrating or discussing little bit about the design approaches for the longwall workings. When it comes to this, you know very well in longwall workings. So there are so many approaches, but here based on some type of strata control investigations, people try to give some more modifications to the previous approaches. As I used to tell you, that's why I kept a very beautiful yellow color. I know you like it most, right? Of course, you like all the colors with GR or whatever the combinations of it, because we love the nature as such, and those who love nature, they can be the best mining engineers, and you are one of the best of that. Okay, so these supports can be in the longwall workings, like your shield supports, or for that matter, there are so many ways we have done in olden days. I mean, maybe you go back to 5-6 decades back when even mechanized longwall mining was not there. We used to do even manual longwall mining also, where we used to have a simple, whether it is a friction prop or hydraulic prop or otherwise very simple pit props or steel props or wooden props and link bars. There are so many combinations people try to use. Link bars and all means it appears like, suppose you have a props, two props set at one point to intermill like this. Then I used to have a link bar on this, and this combination, just like a shield support, whatever you are seeing here in a beautiful yellow color, which you like, right? So this combination of these pit props or friction props or whatever the props, vertical support, hydraulic props, and then over that it's link bars, and this also sometimes may be projected like a four poling towards. Now you just consider this side is my face, right side of me is your face direction. Then you can have extension something like this, so that persons are moving here. That persons means something like this, our Buddha, right? These persons are moving like this, and then our link bars are there like this, and this is the way how a combination of these 1, 2, 3, 4 along the face. This is the way also people used to do that. But nowadays, when you consider, as far as our longwall mining in India is concerned, we are going with the mechanized longwall mining and mines. So I would like to say something regarding that. And during that time, of course, whatever we do, we should do with pleasure. And I was hearing some voice of weeping of a child. They may be a child of our own students. Don't worry, they may mute themselves. Let the child make the noise, because that is their nature. They should do it, and then only they will get a good health. So don't worry for the child voice, what you are hearing in between. They may be a children of our own students, their children may be anybody, but they can mute themselves if there is some noise expected from their surroundings. Okay, that will be more comfortable for others. You know very well. Now, continuing further. So these are the main phases and the longwall mining. As far as mechanized longwall mining is concerned, we limit ourselves to the recent issues of whatever supports being used or how it is being designed and what is the performance, all those issues we will be discussing, where now you can see my beloved students here, whether it is a gate road supports or otherwise supports along the face. This is supposed to be designed, and you know very well in any longwall panel. So now suppose if these two are the gate roads, now you can see I am showing like this. These two are the gate roads, and then your longwall panel. Yes. So this is in between is your longwall panel, and these are your gate roads, right? So whenever you are working, now my right side is a go, from where there you are working. Now our supports, that is a shield supports, are here, right? This support is having about 1.5 meter width, right? Whatever the chalk shields or other supports are there, you are supposed to decide what should be the capacity of that supports. At the same time, not only the capacity, its characteristics of the support is also very important. I don't know whether you must have noticed during my previous discussions, providing maximum support is not the best way of strata control. Providing the suitable support, you may note down somewhere, right? That is exactly the meaning of strata control. That means you should provide a suitable support in line with or in compatibility with the ground reaction or ground characteristics. Your support characteristics should be in line with your ground characteristics. What is the meaning of that? So if it is my roof and this is my support, this is our chalk shield, right? Chalk shield. This is your chalk shield. It can move. It will be closing like this, and this is your roof. So when you expect that this roof is coming down, my chalk shield also should yield. You should not protect that chalk to yield, because that will become solid. And you should also, as a mechanical engineer, I know some of our beloved students are from mechanical, electronics, computer science, instrumentation background also, including our widely experienced in different countries, and even also as a general manager in charges of plants or DGMs, whatever. They are also there in this our class, so they can, and they are experts in this longwall mining also, like our Lalit and other people with whom we were doing lot of investigations and planning for these longwall panels, longwall workings. So they can also share a lot of experiences, and that is the reason why, if anybody is there by chance, because it is not a mandatory for our executive PhD scholars to join in all the classes, but whenever, if it is convenient, they can also share some of their experiences, 1-2 minutes. That will be like the blessings to our own students, those who are just freshers or in the final year, or MTech students from different background like mechanical engineering, electronics, civil, something like that. So they themselves also may unmute at any time. I used to tell, even I used to ask, like as our Mr. Deepak Prabhakar also shared his experience in the previous class from Indian Bureau of Mines, who is doing excellent work on paste filling and other technologies for underground strata control, metal mines, right? So that means these shield supports are supposed to be designed. What should be its capacity? What should be its characteristics? So when we want that it should move, right? So that means why we want it based on the characteristics of your strata, and you want, or you desire that there should be a movement, that there can be a movement of 1 meter, half a meter, or 50 centimeter, 20 millimeter with this rate, and that roof may come down. So my shield also should behave, and it should allow it to come down. If it is not allowing it, but this is a nature, so that will simply have something like a dynamic action, right? This is what is the meaning of strata control is. I hope you understood. Many times I used to reiterate, advocate all the time, and so that you can get the exact meaning and why we are studying all these subjects like rock mechanics, geomechanics, or strata control, whatever we are doing now. Now, there are so many techniques by which we can design, but here the ultimate difference, main difference, when you see what is the main difference between your other workings, something like your whatever you have seen in the depilling workings. So there we have been considering whether it is a rock mass rating or something else. But here what is happening as far as longwall mining is concerned, you can see that whenever there is a problem, right, or whenever there is a issue of designing the support, here it is not something like your development or depilling where there are adjacent panels, adjacent pillars, adjacent remnants, adjacent ribs, adjacent stoops, whatever the name you give my beloved students of strata control technology like our Nitesh and everybody. So you must have understood that meaning, where there are adjacent pillars, that means that will take the load. But here what happens in a longwall panel or longwall workings, now nothing will be there all along the face, one side, total it is zero. That means no element will be there. Everything we are cutting, it can be 200 meter, it can be 300 meter, it can be 150 meter face length. With that, and as per the advance of the face, now that is the meaning. Now I need not draw because already you know I have shown you so many with demonstrations. Now you can understand by this also, my beloved students. Now you see these are the gate roads and this is all go, and you are working here. So all this load, whatever is there, is supposed to be borne by these elements or by this face. So this front abutment loading will be very high, and this are of course on the side abutments on the main gate or tail gate, whatever it is. And you are supposed to design the support to take care of this goof, adjoining the goof. It is something like a goof edge support. So that much of stress is expected. That is maximum stress what you have seen in the depillering workings. And here itself I should ask you a beautiful CEP question, my beloved students, even to go further. So that CEP is how much you have seen in the previous, right? Goof edge support requirements in depillering. Already you have seen it in depillering. Support requirements, okay, in the depillering panels, that is how much, and how much more you expect in long wall panels, right? So this you can easily judge, or you can easily answer. I am keeping it in a beautiful pink color for you, my beloved students. Here already you have seen in goof edge supports how much is a goof edge support requirements, right? In depillering. Then here it should be what type of goof edge and how much extra load you may expect, and what is your comprehension, what is your perception, what is your idea. Then you can share with me just with a whatever the way you want to express. So meanwhile, let me continue with this. So here, very simple to understand here is, now ultimately the load requirements in the support at the face. Now I am showing you this as a gate roads, and then this as a goof, and now my chalk is here. It will be moving something like this, right? It will be moving, of course, like this. It will be moving like this. Okay, chalk is moving like this. So what much of that chalk? Then what are the parameters that is determining are major influencing parameters on selection of that support, design of that support? That is our important point, what we are discussing today, my beloved students of Strata Control Technology. Here, now, whatever this goof, whether this goof is totally filled, what will happen when this goof is totally filled? That means this is touching the roof. Now let me keep it like this, right? So when this goof is totally filled, then your abutment loading trend will be in such a way that here there will be little bit at the face, some load, and then when it is totally filled, so now it should be in the strata. I mean, whatever is a in situ stress level. For example, this is your in situ stress level. What will happen? Now here at the in situ stress level, you should reach after certain distance from the face or from the goof edge, right? When it is totally filled, major fault took place, and then there will be little or abutment loading on this. Otherwise, if it is there is no fall at all. Now, when there is a overhang in the sense this, now you just imagine that this this hand is a barrier. Here I think you are able to perceive, right? If you have any doubt, you ask me, because you have to understand this mechanism, how it is designed and what is a lacuna, because this is one of the thrust areas, my beloved students, that as Arjun you should go and do a lot of research on this for the next generations, because you are supposed to go by only underground mining. as far as coal mining is concerned. And at the same time, and when you are going at the depth more than 600, 700, even 1 kilometer, there is no other way than to resort to this type of longwall mine. So that's why you should understand each and every point, whatever I am trying to explain here. And I may not be a very good narrator or the demonstrator like Amitabh Bachchan, right? But I wish that you should understand. If you have any doubts, you should ask me, right? Now, this is a GOF. When this is a GOF, now it will be when in the initial stage, suppose there is only 20 meter phase advance. That is now my barrier is here, and this is phase moving. Excuse me. You consider this red color as a moving phase. Now phase is already here, but when it is from the GOFET, when it is moving, when there is a 10 meters, 20 meter, 30 meter, so that many meters of the plate is exposed. And unlike your depillering, where there are some ribs left in between and then some stooks or some pillars also may be left sometimes because of so many reasons, but here nothing is left, everything is void and everything is empty, zero. Then all this load is supposed to be transferred as a rear abutment, side abutments here and here, or otherwise front abutments, and that front abutment may also extend up to about 30 meter, 40 meter. This is all based on my little experience of three and a half decades, conducting a lot of investigations, designing so many types of panels, whatever. Right. Then with this, now what is happening? Then what is a major parameter influencing the selection of this support system? That we should understand. So now here what happens, unlike your rock mass rating or so many things, whatever we talk about in depillering, development panel, tunnels, right? So here the major point, very important point here is the filling of this GOF and how much span is exposed so that much load is acting, right? And filling again is depending on the when you are extracting about 3 meter height, right? When you consider this about 3 meter height, then to fill this 3 meter, it requires some height to get disturbed, right? And what is that height? So that is what is generally called as a caving height also, right? And also that much of disturbance will be there in the overlying strata, and that disturbance depends on again the characteristics of that strata. Very simple characteristics is when I extracted 3 meter height, then to fill this 3 meter height, it requires some more height to get damaged. I mean to have caving or falling of that much of height, and then bulking when it is falling. So many of that materials, since these are the rock materials, so it will be bulky, right? Volume will be increasing. What is that volume? That is what is called as a bulking factor. That is initial, that is a final volume of the broken material by the in situ whatever is a volume. 1 meter cube, if it is broken, so that when it is broken, that pieces may become 1.06 meter cube or 1.1 meter cube. These are some of the observations internationally when we see from the literature, or we have used for so many cases. Here I wish my beloved students you please note down. We were there in some international arbitration cases with Kotadi mines. You note down because I have A to Z all the data depending on how much interest you have. We can go in details into all the subjects here, right? Then of course church of failure we discussed so many times. And in 1997, I think in the April somewhere, there was a Kotadi ECL, that type of incidents where chalks got damaged and then we had to give 100 crores to CDF France. There are so many things. And as a part of it, we were having arbitration, international arbitration committee. And that was against the scientific investigations against our, with Professor S.S. Peng and Fairhurst. We were doing, I was doing along with our Professor R.N. Gupta, who was our former colleague scientist and also director of NIRM and colleague scientist at CMRS. Right. So these type of details I will be showing you depending on your interest, my beloved students. But I wish that you should understand what is the importance and what are the factors, what is the latest trends in the design of these support systems and what futuristic areas, so that through whether it is a ministry call or DST, SERB, any projects you can take up as a PhD, DSc, MTech, whatever the projects you are doing. Now, so that bulking factor is 1.06 to about 1.1. And what is the meaning of this? That meaning you will understand easily. That means when there is a 1 meter cube bulking after failure of that 1 meter cube rock mass, this will become 1.1 meter cube. That is the meaning of it. With this very simple, now I need not give you any numerical model or expansion or calculations like that. It is very simple to understand by anybody, even a 5th class student, my beloved, if they are dedicated, sincere, and really want to contribute to our mining community here. Now, these values are based on borehole extensometer observations. You should understand this. These are not just theoretical values or anything, because based on we have done a lot of investigations on that. Of course, not only we, it was done by so many investigators internationally, and of course, based on that, it was observed, and this is what is generally used. And then caving height extended even many times, even up to 75 meters when it is around 3 meter height of extraction, whatever it is, we observed in different mines. So what is the meaning of this? That means what? Very simple to understand now, my beloved students. When this is a longwall panel, and to fill this gulf, whatever is the gulf here, as I said, red color as our face. So whatever is the gulf here, this gulf, when this much is the gulf, 60 meter faced one, 70 meter, around 70 meter is sufficient for us with around 150, 200, 300 meter face length for causing our major fall. Already I told you in our Indian coal major strata. So here, when it is falling, that is when major fall takes place, right? So to fill the total gulf, now it is going, right? Then when I see like this, right? This is a seam, and then height up to around 75 meter should get disturbed. Then this is filling this total gulf. That's what is happening. So during that period, at different stages, our chalk shield or the support, whatever is the chalk shield, I told you this will be moving like this, chalk shield, right? Chalk shield like this, okay. Then this is experiencing different loads at different situations of your longwall face, moving face. So now we should understand that. And then when I said bulking factor 1.06 or 1.1, that means that much of load up to that much of height will be acting, right? Of course, on other sides, there is a side front abutment and side abutment, so many things will be there. But since we have to formulate some type of a thumb rule, some type of a guideline, some type of empirical model to suit our conditions, that is where is our Atmanirbhar Bharat. When you design, when you conduct some investigations in our mines and develop some model that will be used for our mining conditions. That's what is our Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make India, right? So here, now what is happening when it is 1.1 bulking factor, right? To fill 3 meter, it requires around 30 meters to get disturbed, and up to 30 meter, it will be acting, that load will be acting and partly acting on the chalk shields, and chalk shield is supposed to take some load. This is the way how people started thinking, right? Then who are the thinkers like you, my beloved students? Everybody is Arjun for me, I told you, as a strata control technologist, you people, right? So those thinkers thought in this way. Otherwise, initially people thought that total load up to the surface may be acting. So then that is impossible. You cannot provide so much of support. But practically also, or when you see the practical situation, that also will not be right, because a lot of load is distributed on other barriers and then front and rear abutments. So this is what is the meaning. When you understand this logic, then I go further. If you have any doubts, definitely you should ask me, my beloved students, because future of our coal mining is based on only longwall mining, when it goes to underground, and after some time your open cast mining, there is a depleted reserves capacity will not be sufficient to only go economically and environmental friendly or eco-friendly by open cast mining. So you are supposed to think about this. That is the reason why I am taking a lot of time to explain to you to take more interest and learn more and do more research as a Skill India, Make India, Atmanirbhar Bharat in our National Education Policy 2020. Okay, now, and that also we need a lot of observational approaches, and people tried to utilize this. And already I told you, one of our beloved our colleague scientist at CMRS, Professor R.N. Gupta Saab, and later also he was a director at NIRM, and we were doing a lot of works at that time also. And those things I will be explaining you depending on your interest, of course. But these are all based on observational approaches, utilizing whether it is a numerical models and thumb rules, some empirical models developed in other countries, and then a lot of instrumentation done in our country, and then trying to design or help our industries to give some more better longwall support designs. So with this simple background, let me go a little bit further of whatever already I have asked you. This is a go fetch requirement, because in longwall, that is a main feature is your go fetch only, right? And these are different approaches what were used. And I will not be telling you all these approaches, because already I have given all these materials, my beloved students, to you. But before taking a small break, let me show you what is that materials I have sent to you already. And you are having all these course materials which I sent as a part of short-term course on recent trends in ground control techniques and organization of strata control cell for mines. These are all something like books. Of course, at that time we don't have the habit of publishing in SCI journal or like a books with whatever, right, ISBN or other numbers and other things. But this material is there almost with all mining engineers, especially in coal mines. 5-6 subsidiaries personally I have given all these course materials of each volume having 400-500 pages, 300-400 pages at least are there, with so many companies, so many hundreds of people, strata control engineers in India and other countries also. So this is one of that which was held during 2012, of course, 22 to 25. All these materials I have given to you, my beloved students. There, as a part of it, let me also show you what is the page number, so that you can also refer that while this 92, page number 93. So this you can simply refer, and it will be easy for us to discuss further instead of reinventing or explaining each and everything for you, because already you know how to understand by reading and getting more knowledge through the literature what we provided and available. And now we concentrate more on interaction, online interaction, even in this COVID-19 period, to understand the present problems of our mining industries. And as far as the design of support strata control investigations for longwall workings are concerned, it is a burning problem for us, a gray area of research. And that's what I just before breaking, let me show. This is what I have given there. What is a Berry approach? Its equations, how in starting from 1969. That's the reason why I don't want to go in details into all these, but you should understand as a foundation why this new research is being done, whether it is our premier research institutes like SIMFER, which was a CMRS when I was there as a scientist in 1989 or whatever, 80s, and in 90s, we're in NIRM, whatever, right? So you should understand that foundation. Then you can do something more, and that's why as a part of refreshing you with some literature, I will be telling you, but not in details. You can read, and you have some doubts, definitely you can ask me all the time. I am available to you, my beloved students. So these are different equations already provided from 92, page number already I have shown you here. And then like Berry's approach, and you see already I have given as a part of some international arbitration case study for the Kotadi mines, and some examples I have given here. And again, this is not all hypothetical. This is for our Indian conditions. Some Saigots approach, 1972, and then Siska's approach 1972, and then our Das approach, one of our beloved close friend, our Professor S.K. Das Saab, with whom we were doing a lot of strata control studies in Germany, also in Aachen University. We were there sometime in early 2000, right? Okay. So he was also NIT director of NIT Jalandhar. So our beloved friend Dr. S.K. Das, now at IIT Kharagpur, has done very good work as a part of his PhD, right? Under the guidance of our professor, late Professor A.K. Gosab in 1996 and that time. So there are so many studies done by the people, and then other type of approaches like Joshian approach in 78, and then our beloved colleague scientist Professor R.N. Gupta Sahab, who was also director in IRM. We worked together for a long time on different strata control and rock mechanics aspects as a scientist of an IRM Ministry of Mines. All those things are given to you, and of course all these investigations, including investigations part, we will take up later, but these are different approaches that we will be discussing. But before that, let us have a small break. Any good thing has a break, and that break will motivate us more better. And I could see a very good profile pic of our Deepti Ranjan Grahacharya. A nice pic, Deepti, very nice. Now let us take once again your attendance, and you can give the answer for your CEP question, and that CEP question already is there with you, and again I pasted here, but you should tell your name first, please. Who is answering? CEP?
No, sir, I was asking.
Yes.
Sir, I was asking about, can you explain why we have taken 75 meter only?
Very nice. Very
once
good
again,
question.
please.
Very good. 75 meter only. Why it is taken? It is asked by whom?
Sir, Rohit Kumar, sir.
Rohit, very nice. Anybody else? Anybody else? Any doubts? So that at a time I can give a concise or a better way of giving some type of recent information or whatever it is that will help our beloved students. Any other doubts or any answer for the CEP? Acha. Now coming to this point, who can answer our Rohit's question? Who can answer our Rohit's question? Anybody? Now I could see आराम से बैठा हुआ है मोहित, उनको भी देख रहा हूं मैं, नीरज, दीप्ति, Manikanta, Swati madam, are you able to hear my voice? Vishal, Swadhin.
Yes, sir.
Shubham Rai, yes. Now you should give the answer to this. What is the meaning of 75 meter here? Have you understood? Because I would like to know how much you could understand my explanation. Others also. Swati madam, can you say something about this? Why I said 75 meters? She must be sleeping at that time. Don't worry. Anybody else? Manikanta, are you able to hear my voice? What is the meaning of 75 meter here? Now you can show your beautiful face in between if you are comfortable. You need not be with Amitabh Bachchan face or whatever mask or his wig. Wig na use करता है लगता है, ठीक है? हाँ. Anybody want to respond to this 75 meter? Okay, I will explain at the end, Rohit. Okay, right. Now let us continue.
Okay, sir.
Let others also think about this, right? Because I took it for granted that you understood that. Then I should also understand how much you could not understand also. Right. That's why I'm leaving it to you people for some more time. Now I have taken attendance, and once again let us continue. Are you able to see this? My slide?
Yes, sir.
Very good. But in between there is something happening. Are you able to see that something is girgir ho raha hai idhar on my
Yes,
screen?
sir.
Okay. Because it is not moving. Why it is not moving, I could not understand. But still, we will continue with this information. Now, I am coming with the point of recent information as far as the support designs are concerned. Now, you write down about this Gupta's approach, right? Some important points about this. I think now it has come out. Otherwise, it was moving, rotating here and there. Now it will open. Don't worry. Yes. So these are the different approaches what we have seen just now, right? So that is a Berry's approach, Seigart's approach, Siska's approach. In all these approaches, as you have seen here, let me also keep this information in a different style like this so that it will be easy for us to discuss and then collate with the information what is already supplied to you people. Already in the beginning of the course, I supplied, and we have a lot of like this so many hundreds of pages of course materials about this which we conducted in our NIT Rourkela based on the requirements of the industries and then DGMS. And our DGMS recently, Mr. Prabhat was also here witnessing and discussing about these issues for further development of this research or SNT department in DGMS with more insight and reviving that. So that's why just I wanted to show here. Now in this Berry's approach, now you see, yes, Seigart's approach. Yes, in the Berry's approach, as I told you, what people thought is at that time, it is better when you go to the concept of bulking factor and then caving height, up to what height, then bulking factor in turn gives when there is a panel, and if that panel I am keeping it like this, okay. Now as a section when you see, so over this, if it is getting disturbed up to certain height, right, then we consider that height something is like this, okay. So this much of height in the roof should get disturbed to fill this much of the 3 meter, whatever is 3, 4, 5, what is the height of the extraction. You just imagine, right, this case that at the time of major fall, now I am seeing that instead of like this, in this way, this is a total overlying strata and this is my surface, right? And in this, there may be different up to my caving height based on the bulking factor, maybe up to this. So that's why I folded it here, right? Up to this. This is 75 meter, 40 meter, 30 meter, whatever it is over the panel. And of course, some more height is also there, but that need not get disturbed to fill this go. That is the meaning of this. Okay. Then if that is the case, now what will happen? What will happen practically? You try to add physically or simple physics. This is a simple solid mechanics also when you apply right here. This is the plate, right? And one side is on the barriers. Now here I think it is very easy to understand. One side, this is on the barrier, this is a barrier, and one side is the face, and as per the face length, 300 meter, 200 meter, 150 meter, right? This is a plate which is controlling how much load will be coming, and this plate will be, this is on the four sides fixed, this side on the side barriers, right? On the gate roads like this, and this is the barrier on the other side, and this is on the face side. So this is totally fixed beam. When you see the two-dimensional case, something like a fixed beam on this side, this side. So now at this stage, with change in the length, initially there may be 20 meter phase advance, 30 meter phase advance, 40, 50, 60. At that stage, this may be sufficient to get collapsed. And here, as I told you, M by I is equal to F by Y is equal to E by R. May I follow you Elizabeth Rani equation, right? Very simple. So how much load, right? How much bending stress required so that it should break. Okay. Then how much deflection required depending on that rock. So now if it is 60 meter, 40 meter, 30 meter, whatever is there, depending on your face height, right? Then that much should get disturbed. And when that is getting disturbed, then your support, which is a chalk here, this will experience lot of load. So your chalk capacity should be to take care of that. Okay, that depends again. Initially, when it is a beam which is fixed on both ends, right? But later, after some fall took place, now this will act like a cantilever beam now. Now it is a cantilever, right? This side already is broken, part of it. Then this is a cantilever. This is nothing but overhang. Now, so now you can see that this is a cantilever, right? And this cantilever length or length of the overhang depends on the rock strata and your that overhanging material. If it is your chalk, now I hope you are able to see. If this is a chalk which is acting here, this will take the load of this overhang. When this overhang is more load will come. Very simple to understand. If you have any doubt, you should ask me, my beloved students. But now coming to this point, in this case of a particular mine, what I am referring to, you just consider it as a case study 1. Don't worry for that. Okay. Then here, S is a support spacing. Already I told you 1.5 meters. And total length of overhang, whatever I was talking to you just now, that overhang is about 14 meters and 19 meters. That is before cut and after cut. That's the meaning of this. Okay. Then that means that was observation in the mine. That is when this is chalk and this is overhang. This overhang length is around 14 meters and 19 meters inside the gulf. So that much overhang will be acting. That is pushing the strata down, and that is supposed to be taken care by your chalk support. This is the meaning of this. If you understand this, it's very simple. Everything you can easily calculate, estimate. So many equations, numerical. I am not interested in going for this type of equation solving, which is a simple 5th class student can do that, or any equation when it is entered into Excel sheet can do that. So that type of assignment I don't want to give to you. I don't want you people to become a memory builder, right? You should be a problem solver, my beloved students. So here, that is the logic of this equation. Now you understood it, right? So this L is the total length of overhang and E is the length of overhang behind the canopy, and distance between the gulf edge and the canopy you understood already, right? And face after cut is around 4.6. That is the meaning of that. And then density of the rock 2.5 grams per cc, and extraction caving height, right? So based on that only caving height is calculated, right? Height of extraction for 4.5 meters, then with a bulking factor of the worst situation and the best situation we have given 1.06 and then 1.1 in the worst and the best situations. I will explain it for 5 more minutes, right? Then we will take up CEP questions, answers. Now, details of estimation of support resistance on the basis of this above data. Now you see, my beloved students. So when I estimate that with a caving height of 1.06, 1.1, right? With a caving height of 45 meters, 45 meters is sufficient for this total gulf to be filled, right? That is what is the caving height, which is calculated based on the bulking factor. I hope you understood it, right? And then this overhang of 10 meter, 15 meter, we have observed in the mines. So that's what we have given here, right? So with that, how much load is acting? Now you see here. With that, how much load is acting here? Here, around tons load will come on the support. When the caving height is more, like 75 meter with overhang of 10 meter, then load acting will be around 4 tons. 4,000 tons. Now you know very well our chalk capacities, whatever are there, are right. You can understand with 75 meters, with 15 meter, right? Overhang, then it is around 5,000. Now you see during heavy loading in typical these situations, leg pressure crossed yield pressure with about 1.8 to 2.2 meter leg closure. These are some observations in different mines, right? The load and support were at least 4 times the support capacity, right? That is 2,465 tons. Whatever is there, 2,465 tons, whatever is there, right? With about 45 meter caving height and 10 meter overhang. Otherwise, till now, we are having a support which could be designed by our beloved mechanical engineers up to about 1,000 or 1,200 tons. Now we are using around 750 tons capacity supports at present, which is operated. I should say operated to 800 tons. Even in our Adrial and other Longwall projects, we were doing like that. And in Australia and other places, even people went even up to around 1,000, 1,200 like that. So when that is a capacity which we can design as a mechanical engineers, then if the requirement is around 2,000, can you imagine that you cannot work? But that is not the case. These are different approaches. That is the reason why I am trying to explain you, my beloved students. And of course, this discussion we will continue. We will continue in our further classes also in the next classes. Now this is 8:55, so we will go further with even another simple CEP question I should ask. Next one, CEP2. That CEP2 should be, again, it should be very simple for you, my beloved students, right? So that CEP2 should be, now what should be the caving height, right? CEP2, right? So caving height with, now you are planning for even 5 meter, 5.5 meter. You just imagine, now I am telling you, giving you an hypothetical case, right? So if you are extracting even 6 meter height, 6 meter height of extraction, right? With 6 meter height of extraction, right? With the overhang, with the let us leave it all other overhang and other things, right? What is caving height in similar situations, in other similar situations, other geomining situations. I hope you understood this, right? Now here whatever I explained is for the caving height of 4.6 meter. Let me also show once again, my beloved students, that I was trying to show you. This is, let us not go to this. This was for a caving for a height of extraction of 4.5 meters. Now you note down this equation. P is equal to, you please note down, P is equal to S, L, R, H, and these things already we discussed. And L is equal to E plus B plus M, and H is equal to M by K minus 1. This K is a bulking factor, and M is height of extraction. And now this height of extraction, if it is around 6 meter, then you can also even now estimate, calculate what will be the caving height, and then right like that. And what will be the based on this approach, Berry's approach, what could be the support capacity required, right? But that may not be 100% right. These are different investigators proposed different methods. Now tomorrow also our Nitesh 2021 may give some new approach. Our Ava Madam 2021-22 may give her based on her excellent PhD being done on these supports in Mahanadi Coalfields as a senior executive in our Mahanadi Coalfields. Also may give our 2021-22 new equations. So this is the way how we do that, and that is what I wish to contribute from your side, right, for your Make India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Now I am going to your, now you can answer this CEP1 and CEP2, whoever. Now we have 2-3 minutes left for the CEP1, 2, and then summary. You decide yourself who is summarizing, who is answering, and who will be answering. Even Rohit's question also, they can also answer here. I hope everybody got the answers right. So I downloaded once again, and then let us have, you can unmute and tell me what is your answer for CEP 1 and 2, and later summarizing. And you can also summarize. Now, already these heights, everything I have given here. Who is giving their summary? Summary by whom?
Sir.
You have to tell the name.
Nikhil Kumar.
So CEP 1 and 2 is 0 for all. 0 for all. May I take it like that? CEP 1 and 2 is 0. 0 for all.
Sir, for CEP2, if we assume that the ratio of the horizontal to the vertical stresses is 1.08, then we can get the caving height to be around 75 meters.
Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. So similar way, now also we can calculate with any other assumptions or in some similar conditions with what is the bulking factor and then their overhangs. That is only one approach I explained today, but that is not 100% right. Again, I am telling you, my beloved students of Strata Control Technology. So now 0 for all except Swati Madam. Anybody else? CP2. Very good answer by Swati Madam. Anybody else for CP2? So others 0. And summary by whom? Summary by whom? Yes.
Sir, Nikhil Kumar.
By Nikhil.
Nikhil
Yes,
Kumar.
Nikhil. Continue. Yes.
So today we started our discussion with support design for long wall working, and we place it around the gates, roads, and face of the mine, and we do it to make the excavation stable, and we learned an important lesson that support characteristics should be inclined with ground capacity, and the design of support depends on strata characteristics, and we saw by names which are the different approach we use for the design. Those are Bayes approach, Sigot's approach, Siska approach, Das approach, and Jason's approach, and Gupta's approach, which is the recent one. And we also saw about bulking factor, which is calculated based on borehole extensometer observation. Yes, sir,
Very
that's
good.
it.
Very good. Excellent. So in the next classes, we will do lot of things. Okay. Then all the best, my beloved students, for the time being. Take care of COVID-19. And I hope some of you are also writing GATE, GATE exam. When is your GATE exam? Some of you students, if they are writing. Or is it over?
Sir, it was on 6th. Over.
Acha, very
On
nice. All
6th.
the best. All the best. You must have written nicely, and you must have opened the gate for your future, those who are interested in utilizing that gate scores. Okay, then all the best, and take care of your, what care you have to take? Your parents, and they have been helping you a lot, and you should help them. And dhanyavad to your parents. Okay. All the best. जय हिंद, जय भारत. बाद में क्या बोलना है? जय Strata Control Technology. Now I am stopping recording. You should not go into others classes. All the best once again. Jai Hind.